Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a wear test and review of the new Zaron foundation and powder. This is the Zaron Brown Skin Liquid Foundation and this is the Zaron Brown Skin Compact Powder. I was invited for the launch event that happened last week and I was gifted the foundation and powder. So for today's video, I'm going to be wearing the foundation and powder. I'm going to be taking it out into the world. I am so excited to try this baby out. Though I have tried it before. I'll give you more information on that later. Before we begin, please do me a huge favor and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love for you all to join the Deola Adebiyi family here on YouTube. Also, please don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll always get notifications of whenever I upload a new video. So, before we begin, I have to let you guys know that I have actually filmed this video before. What happened was when I filmed this video, I forgot to switch on the lights. I know it makes no sense, but I forgot to switch on the lights of my room, so the video was dark. It just didn't look like this. It didn't look good. Also, I didn't realize the light was off until halfway through the video. This isn't the first time of me wearing this foundation, but this would be a great opportunity for me to actually carry the foundation out during the day. When I first filmed this video, I took it out in the evening and I felt like that was unfair. So I feel like this would be the perfect time to test out this foundation because I would like to see, and I imagine you guys would like to see, how this foundation wears up during the heat. This is the Zaron Brown Skin Liquid Foundation. It is a glowy matte medium to full coverage foundation. I'm on Zaron's Instagram right now and I am going to be reading out the description from their announcement of the new foundation. It's a bit long, but I'm going to try and go through it quickly. I want to give you guys a full overview of what they are claiming this foundation is. The Zaron brand has just launched its much awaited luxurious range of brown skin foundation and powder, which comes in a way more diverse shades. With its much improved lavish formula that is sweat and humidity resistant, transfer proof and non-oxidizing. Both foundation and powder in this advanced range leave your face with a glowy matte skin-like perfection that is altogether ultra lush, silky smooth and sophisticated. Its richly hydrating formula for added moisture gives a weightless medium to full coverage that is buildable and easy to blend with a classy finish that lasts all day. Brown skin was created for the woman of color by the woman of color. It's perfect for all skin types and available in your shade. On the Zaron website, this foundation is 8,450 naira and has 11 shades. Powder is 7,600 naira and also has 11 shades. Looking at the website and looking at the shade, the foundation shades are a little bit more diverse than the powder shades. Powder shades are very yellow. Foundation shades also kind of lean towards yellow, but now we have a couple of dark shades towards the end. At the launch event, I was matched to the shade leather. I asked them to match me to my chest. The first time I wore this foundation, I was a little bit worried that it was a bit too light. Like by the time I put on my powder and I set everything looked fine. If you're trying to shade match with me in mind, I think you should get a shade a bit darker than leather. Enough talk about this foundation, enough talk about what it promises. Let's just wear it and see what it does. I'm gonna first start by applying my primer. This is the Hygen Esther Skin Filter Primer for shine control, pore blur, and extends makeup wear. This is what the foundation looks like. It is in a glass tube and it also has a pump. I'm gonna give myself 3 pumps. When I first tried it, I did 4. Pump has stopped working. This works perfectly fine when I tried it out. When I tried it out the first time. Yeah, the pump has stopped working. So I'm just gonna have to open it like this to apply more. The foundation has a very light floral scent, very light. Also, the foundation isn't like liquid. It isn't like runny, drawing off, like falling off. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M442 foundation brush to apply this foundation to my face. I'm gonna start from here down. When you blend out the foundation, the scent comes out, but it's not so heavy. If your skin is sensitive to scents, maybe this will be the foundation for you. So this is the first layer of the foundation on my skin. It looks nice. It looks really nice. Though I do want to see how buildable this foundation is, so I'm going to add another layer. You can see my birthmark barely peeking through. So just the first layer is already good for covering up my acne scars and my birthmark and everything. But I'm going to add another layer so I can see how buildable this coverage is. Didn't notice the first time I wore it, I'm noticing today, is that this baby dries very, very fast. It dries very, very, very fast. I haven't used a beauty blender in so long. I'm really tempted to go buy one so I could see how this foundation works with it, because the way it's just drying, it's like it doesn't care. It doesn't care like of blending or anything. Who remembers when I used to do foundation reviews with a brush and a sponge? Oh, how times have changed. So I mentioned it before that this shade is a tad bit too light for my skin right now, but when I use my powder and I set everything looks okay. This is what the foundation looks like on my skin after 2 layers. I think this foundation looks really nice on the skin. There isn't much of a glow. I don't see the glow. I see the matteness, like it's set really fast and it has a really nice matte finish, but it's not like a cakey or a very dry matte finish. It's like a light matte, a velvet matte. Yes, like a velvety, smooth velvet matte finish. I'm gonna use my concealer, set my under eyes, and then move into using the Brown Skin Compact Powder. This one claims to be full coverage, like full coverage. So I want to see how this powder looks on my already full covered skin. Is it gonna be cakey? Is it gonna be a bit too much? I guess we'll see. Of my face, and I'm gonna be using the Zaron Brown Skin Compact Powder. They match me to the shade Almond. I think this powder is a bit too light for me. I think this is a bit too light. In fairness to them, I went to the event with a full face of makeup, so they could only match me to my chest and my shoulder. Anyway, I'm gonna use the powder. They also gave us some brushes, so I'm gonna use the powder, their new brushes. So just set my face. It feels nice on the skin, no lie. I've applied the powder and the foundation, and I'm giving you guys a close-up of what everything looks like together. I have been left with beautiful, smooth skin. Like, my skin looks so smooth and so like silky. Like, I feel like this. Yeah, that's what I feel like doing. It is a tad bit too light, especially if you compare it to like my shoulder and stuff. It's so smooth. Did they say this was transfer proof? I need to test it. Hold on. Zaron said the foundation is transfer proof. Now, I don't know about the powder, but let's just test it out. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Like, nothing. They might have done something here. I'm gonna tap on different parts of my face. Just a little bit of transfer, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. But it's not obvious, like it's not like, you know how like sometimes you'll hug a guy and he'll be like, oh damn, girls in your foundation. But like legit, Nothing. All right guys, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup off camera and I'm gonna come back with some thoughts and with the itinerary for today's wear test. And this is the look we're carrying today. Nude eyes, brown lip gloss, just beautiful skin. That is what I'm going for today. So this is what the foundation looks like on my skin. I've applied some blush, I've applied some highlighter. I didn't really mess with the powder, to be honest. So this is what we have, and I think I look beautiful. I think I look like gorgeous. I mean, sorry, I can't just get over myself. I think I look gorgeous right now. But I think this foundation so far looks really nice on my skin. As I said, it was a bit too light, but now that, you know, everything has kind of, I wouldn't say melt. Now that everything has kind of like mixed and become one, everything is like one on my skin, if that makes sense. I think I look great. I do suggest that if you were going to like shade match with me, like to my skin tone, that you get a darker shade. I can pull off this because I have some darker powders that will help, you know, balance everything. But if you get this foundation in this shade and you also get the accompanying shade, I think it might be a bit too light. So if you're gonna get a foundation based on my skin tone, get one that goes darker. Our itinerary for today: 1, I have to go to the supermarket and pick up some stuff. 2, I have 2 meetings. 2 meetings today, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, and then I'm going to El Padrino for Taco Tuesday. My brother's gonna be playlisting. I just want to go out, have some fun. So I'm gonna be taking this foundation out in the world. So I'm gonna actually see how this foundation stands up to the Lagos heat. Hi everyone, I am back and this is my first check-in. I went to the supermarket, I came back, I had my meetings, and now I am headed out to Taco Tuesday. It is currently 6 p.m. and I've had this foundation on since 2:30. I left the house at 2:30. I remember looking at my phone and it was 2:30 when I left the house. So I've had this makeup on for about 4 hours. Yes, I calculated that. I have had my makeup on for 4 hours. As you can see, I still look beautiful. I see a little bit of the glow, but it's more of a healthy glow. It's like I'm glowing from within, like I'm healthy, like a healthy skin-like finish. This is what I really like. And also, it doesn't look as light as before. As you can see, it's just really blended. It is definitely darker than what it was before. So far, after 4 hours of wear, this is what my face looks like, and I think we have a pretty good thing going here. I am going to freshen up. I'll use some powder and kind of just pat this area right here, a tiny bit. You can see the shine here, just a tiny bit, just right there, and a little bit on my nose as well. So I'm gonna powder my nose, powder this area right here, and then head out to Taco Tuesday. Hi everybody, it is past 11. It's actually 11:12 p.m. and I think it is time to end this video with my final thoughts and by showing you my final face at the end of the night. As I said, it's past 11, so I've had this face of foundation on since 2:30. That's well over 6 hours, and this foundation wore really nicely throughout the day. I did sweat a little bit and it did transfer the places I sweated but it didn't transfer that much. This foundation gives a nice smooth velvet finish. There is no glowiness. I don't really see the glow, to be honest. It is matte. It is not a dry matte. It's not like a cakey matte. It's more like a really smooth velvet matte. It has a very nice skin-like finish. That is what I will say. Also, 2 different people today said I looked gorgeous. One person said my makeup is beautiful, but I had my mask on, so I was like, okay, maybe she saw my eye makeup and thought it was really nice. The second person, immediately they saw me, they were like, oh my god, Deola, you look so beautiful. And I was like, take that what you will. I think it is time for me to end this video. I have a huge headache and I have to be up by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Thank you guys once again for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to be awesome. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Before we begin, please do me a huge favor and subscribe to the Omogimura. So when you gonna tell her? And it's letting you. Olivia Rodrigo's album and songs about crying over men has awakened something inside of me. Like that album is just on repeat, especially the song Deja Vu. It's stuck in my head. Why is this pump not working? Why is this pump not working? Something that works the first time I use it. Why? Oh why? Oh why? So we've applied the foundation and we've applied the powder. I am beautiful. No one can tell me anything.